If you're after an absolutely amazing lightning weapon, then you could definitely do much worse than the deathknights Longhaft Axe. However, it does primarily stack into strength, so be aware of that when you're going after it. This item has a really nice moveset and an even better skill attached to it, where you go into a kind of lightning form, then come out from the ground, hold your heavy attack and finish off with a really devastating blow. Now, in order to get hold of this item, you're going to want to head all the way up the map and you're going to start off at the Temple Tan Ruins. Then just follow where I'm going just here, just up the river, round to the back entrance where there's going to be the Scorpion Catacombs. Once you've reached the very first site of grace in there, you're going to want to head off down this direction and just try and avoid as many enemies as possible. Be aware you will have a gauge that's kind of building up, so you do have to be a bit mindful of that, but so far whilst running I've not had any real issues about it completely topping off and making my character fall over. So just keep heading off down this direction and try to avoid any of those enemies by running through, because they hit very hard with their long range attacks. At this point you're going to want to stop off for a second, as there'll be a trap coming down to try and finish you off. Instead you're going to run forward, make it just around over into this alcove where you're going to climb up a ladder. Once here you're going to go just forward and right, then from here you're just going to keep going all the way down until you hit an elevator. Again, once you're at the floor you're going to keep going forward and make your way through the underground catacombs just in this direction. Keep making your way along and jump up wherever needed, and probably best to take out some of the enemies here because they can be a real pain and can hit you from behind quite easily. Again, make your way through and past any enemies that you can. Running usually solves most problems. And on that part, depending on how full your meter is, you may need to actually avoid them. I was able to just jump straight through though. Again, you're going to be at an elevator, making your way all the way to the very bottom. And this is where you're going to want to top up, make sure you've got your buffs on, do whatever's needed, because you are going to have a fight on your hands. And this is going to be a fight with the actual mini boss, the Death Knight. This guy, I'd say, is probably not one of the toughest enemies, so don't worry too much, but he can still hit quite hard, and he's got a grab move that I found out firsthand that does a lot of damage and slams you to the ground. Looks cool as well, but just try and take him out in whichever way, shape or form you find best. And upon defeating him, you'll be rewarded with the deathknights Longhaft Axe and the Cerulean Amber Medallion +3. Absolutely amazing items, well worth having, and they can fit into some builds to make them truly powerful and a lot of fun. There'll be a lot more content away from me. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. As always, for all things gaming, take care. I'll see you on the next day.